Hello, good morning to you. The time is just gone 8 o'clock. I'm expecting builders to turn up any time between now and 9 really, though I'm going out at about 8:30 today. It is a uni day and I tell you what, my timetable seems to be a bit different every week. So normally on this day I don't stay late, but I am this week because we've been asked to attend a composition seminar, and I'm not doing composition. See, when you do music you do a different pathway. I'm doing performance pathway as opposed to composition pathway or musicology pathway. So I'm going to a composition one today, which I'm kind of excited about, to be honest. I mean, I kind of wish I could have done every pathway except teaching, really. So it's hard to choose, really, because I love all of it. So the SD card in my action cam failed on me yesterday. I filmed a whole day's worth of clips on it, you know, here and there, little bits to go in with the other footage. And, I had argy-bargy with it in the night. I tried everything and it was just corrupted, so that's going to have to go in the bin. But hopefully that won't happen today. I did have a spare out of my old GoPro 9. Yeah, so hopefully that doesn't happen again today. But I should be getting a new camera tonight, which is an Osmo Pocket 3, which I'll be taking to uni instead of this big beast because it's too heavy to be carrying around with all my other stuff. Right, I better get on because builders are going to turn up at any point. And do you know, it would be easy having my bathroom done if I had another bathroom. Do you know what I mean? For those, I need the loo moments. Anyway, I suppose if I'm going to have a very full long day at uni, today's a good day to have it because I'll just be out of the way, not seeing what carnage is going on in my bathroom. Better get my sandwiches made and things like that. I'm so disorganised with food this week. I didn't go shopping on Sunday. I thought I was going to be off Tuesday. I thought I was going to be in uni Monday with a shorter day, managing on what I had, and then off today, see the builders, get them started and sort of be around and just nip to Tesco or something during the day at some point. Well, that's not happened. And well, I can't really justify not going now to uni because builders are here. They're not here, but they've got a key. They know what they're doing. So I might as well just go and yeah, manage on what I've got. I'm in good time for the train and I didn't encounter the builders. They'll be coming after I've left, I dare say. It's been a not frosty morning, well, kind of. In the shady areas of the platform there was the remnants of frost, quickly evaporating now in the sunshine, but yeah, you can definitely feel it's a fresh day and you've got the kind of sting of the chill of the cold air on your cheeks, but it's okay. It's beautifully bright and sunny. Got absolutely lovely blue sky there. Table for editing. I'm not having optimal editing conditions. Is it going to keep doing it now? It's flashy, flashy, flat. It's not doing it now, but it's because I've got the camera angled in a certain direction, right? It's just going flash, 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 flash. And my eyeballs are like dilate, contract, and just having to really rely on the old graphs to see what the light's looking like in the video because I can't actually tell. Looking like that at the moment. It takes ages to get used to these things, but I am used to them now.
Arriving at. We are now at.
So it's 11:30 now. I've just come out of my lecture. I've checked into a practice room, made myself a coffee. Oh my gosh, something rather astonishing happened with that. So basically, I forgot my spoon. Now, I knew that if you shake a thing with boiling hot water in it, it's gonna expand and pop up, right? So I thought, well, I added some cold anyway. I just sort of gently tipped it up and did that. And then I opened the lid on it, popped open, and this shooting spurt of coffee shot up almost as high as the ceiling and then splattered back down in the sink and miraculously didn't make a mess. But it was like a jet. And a good job I wasn't leaning over it because I would have had it in the face. So there's a warning to you there. Even with a bit of cold in, it can still do that. Good job I didn't shake it vigorously, it might have exploded. Anyway, so that was interesting, but yeah, not as interesting as our lecture. We had a really interesting one. It was about digital archive research. It's worth me sharing some of the links and things. I won't do it now because I haven't got time to go through it, but at some point when I go through my notes, what I ought to do is just briefly mention them and leave links in the description for anybody that's interesting because they are game changers. They're really good. Right, I have got to do some practice now. I've booked this for an hour and a half. I've booked practice rooms for an hour and a half times 2 with a lunch break today, and then I've got an afternoon lecture. Sounds like a whole big band rehearsing. Sounds good, actually. I want to be in that one. Right, I've done my hour and a half. Do you know, I've got a little sneaky habit of taking a snapshot of the music that we have in ensembles that we don't take home with us. So I take a snapshot, print it out, and it's not the best quality, but it's mine. I like scribble all over it and write helpful things like numbers to break down the rhythms and things like that, and mark out which sections are repeated and which aren't. I must admit I did sneak a few grapes about an hour in then, because my legs were like going, oh, I'm hungry. So I'm going to go and have a sandwich now. Now I've decided to schedule myself, well not now, I decided yesterday when I booked all the practice rooms, I decided I would have an hour and a half between practice sessions. It's not strictly an hour and a half off. I'm going to go probably off premises to eat my lunch and get my laptop out and try and just make a start on sussing out what assignments have I got to do, and just somehow writing a schedule of when I'm going to do the work, and maybe do some bullet points for the sorts of work I've got to do, because I'm a bit vague about it. I had a bit of a panic last night. I just suddenly thought, they're all sort of due in January, and it just seemed so far off, and I was thinking, actually I've got this to do, that to do, and this, and I've got to keep practicing, and I've got all the other things, all the gigs I've got to organise that I'm doing outside of uni as well. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to start like now on those things, otherwise it's going to be panic stations and substandard work submissions basically. So right, I'm going to pack all this stuff away. I don't know, I'm tempted to just sit and eat my lunch here and then go off site and set up. I'll do that because I'm hungry, I don't want to wait. I don't want to walk somewhere else and then eat. I don't know, I might go to Costa. I'm thinking about Costa just for coffee, but I don't know. Haven't decided. My sneaky spot is available. Look, nobody's up here at the moment, so I'm going to sit and have a munch. My sandwiches have thawed out now because I had frozen bread sandwiches that I made this morning. But you can freeze sandwiches, can't you? You can make a whole week's worth in one go, as long as it's the sort of things that will freeze. Bread, butter and cheese would be alright, not salad, I don't suppose. I've been going a bit more crazy for the hand sanitising. I'm desperate not to catch any more colds. I thought I was coming down with my boyfriend's man flu yesterday, but I didn't. It's gone off. It's gone away again. I'm feeling very pleased about that. The week before that we had Tad with man flu, coughing and spluttering next to me in the gig all night, and I thought, oh, it's dead cert, I'm going to get it. I've had people next to me in ensembles with colds coming on. Right, this was too hard to cut in half this morning when it was still frozen. So it's a great big lump. Okay, I don't know whether to be worried. I'm sitting here just checking my email on my phone as I do. And I've had an exchange advice receipt from B&Q. So have my builders exchanged one of my items for something else? If so, why? This is what my boyfriend does. He loves a good crisp sandwich. Adds a bit of a crunch, doesn't it? The problem with a big rigid lunchbox like that is when you've eaten the food, it doesn't sort of reduce the volume in your bag. It reduces the weight, but not the volume. And I quite like the fact that I'm using the reusable freezer bags for sandwich bags, because when the sandwiches are empty, they don't take up much space in the bag, you see. You can get collapsible ones, can't you? I might look into that, but will they collapse while my squashable items are in there? That's the question. You know, if they're squished in a bag and getting crunched. Right, lunch eaten. Let's find somewhere to sit and get the laptop out and face my demons, i.e. the assignments. Being a lazy bone's taking the lift. Oh, we're here already. Blimey, that was quick. There we are. Well, there were sort of spaces, but there were no free tables, if you know what I mean. I'd have to share a table with somebody. And that doesn't suit me for vlogging purposes. I wouldn't be able to chat to you very easily. So I'll just have a little look up here. So there's a bit more room. So the quiet floor is chocker. And I wouldn't say it's pin drop silence. Oh, I think this has been a bit of a waste of time. I should have just gone to the library. It's closer it was. I mean, it's given me a break. Let's go back down. Oh, shall I try number 2? Try number 2. Speaks Welsh, see.
Second floor, Llawdau.
Oh, now, on a quiet day, I could see this could be good for a quick snooze if there was literally no one here. Looks like someone's had their Tipp-Ex on there. Anyway, it's not quite what I wanted. It's not a proper, desk, but it'll do. And to be honest, the time's getting on. I haven't got that long anyway. Okay. I have just sat there and the time just absolutely flew. I spent most of it rummaging in a confused and illogical manner around the student intranet. But yeah, the conclusion of it is I'm a lot less confused, which is good. Yeah, I think somehow I'd rummaged around before and put in more deadlines than there actually were. I think what I did was I duplicated some, but I'd sort of paraphrased what the name of it was or something. Oh, I don't know when I did it, maybe right at the start. Anyway, I've deleted all the erroneous ones, and actually what's left is a lot more skeletal than I was expecting, and feels a lot more manageable, but I am feeling quite fired up to kind of start now, basically. Yeah, one whole load of things I had to do, like in one portfolio, I thought was due in January, and I don't know why, because I had it written for May, which is when it actually is, which is ages away, so that's absolutely fine, but for some reason I thought it was January, same time as another one. I'm back in the same room as I booked before, and someone's taken the music stand, and all the rooms are full, and all the music stands are being used in them all the way along, so, do you know what, for the majority of my last practice I wasn't even using it because I was doing scales and exercises that I knew by heart, and what I had been doing was bring in blue tack in my pencil case so I could just blue tack sheets to the wall in an emergency. And today I thought, right, I really need to rationalise the amount of weight I'm carrying around. I don't need this pencil case, I thought. I am just using a stylus on an iPad. I don't even need paper these days. I brought one biro, no blue tack. So there we are. I'm just going to have to try and prop it up on the piano. Slightest gust of wind and that's going to go over. Probably just the air from me playing, reading. I can imagine it right now. With all the hours of practicing that I'm doing, I've got so much to learn all at one time with all the ensemble pieces as well. I just can't fit it all in. I can't physically fit it all in and do it little and often. But I mean, I can do it little and often, but it's so little, it's not enough. Oh yes, half an hour in, struggling on, having to go, oh, what's that thing written underneath there? And all that, but yeah, it went quite opposite, and I was like, aha, somebody's vacated that room opposite, so I went and snuffled the stand. Ooh, that's loose. What's going on there? Oh no, is it a dodgy one? Oh, it needs tightening with a spanner that I haven't got, but I've just wedged my top in there for now to get an angle so it doesn't actually fall off the stand. Yes, we are winning, we are winning. Okay, got an hour to go in here, so I'm just gonna carry on with that. I spent about an hour and 10 minutes on this one piece that I feel like it's been left behind the others. It's a bit more complicated to learn, I suppose. Anyway, I spent an hour and 10 minutes on that, and I thought, right, 20 minutes left, I'll do my Bachs. And I've left the flipping sheet music at home. Oh, I might be able to get it on my iPad. I have to log in again to the internet, and then, yeah, it takes so long. It's going to eat 5 minutes probably into my last 20 minutes, and 5 minutes of my last 20 minutes is probably like packing up anyway, so it's hardly worth it, is it? I've got that to learn from Kaylee on Saturday anyway. Well, I mean, I don't need to learn it. I can put it on a music stand and read it and basically cheat. I'm just going to, you know, let myself do that. Frankly, I've had a lot on, but I'll run through it now because, you know, I don't feel like doing my ensemble pieces right now. I've done some of them today and I just don't, I'm not in the mood. I've got 10 minutes. Look at that tiny little lion bar. Mind you, it does say snack size, at least it's honest about it. I made myself a fresh coffee. I didn't make it to Costa, did I? So I had a Costa not much instead, but not very good. I still haven't started using my Clipper organic coffee because I haven't managed to buy any yet. Oh, it's dark, it's cold, and I'm out from my last lecture, and I think I've got enough time to try and find some coffee in a co-op before my train. It's a funny smell. It was out in the street and it's in here. Looking for coffee. Not here. Not here either. Oh, they must sell coffee. Only the very smallest selection, so... Oh, okay, this is the only decaf I could see, so I'm just going to get this one and see how I get on with it. Okay, I've just walked in through my door. I've still got my coat on. I want to see if the bathroom is looking any different today. I didn't see the builders this morning. As I mentioned, my daughter did. She actually did work shift today. Her first actual work shift. She found that she didn't have her first proper shift for ages. I mean, it's a training proper shift. So it's still not a proper one, but... Okay, we've still got no floor down. Oh, the light worked. Okay, they've done some plastering. They've been filling in holes. Well, this is as far as we got today. Dinner is here. And so it's my boyfriend sitting here with me. Yum, yum, yum. Look what came. IB bought me this for Christmas. I'm having it now. Thank you very much, IB. You can hear him now. He's playing the iPad piano in the other room. I think he's trying to work out a repertoire for our gig on Saturday. Anyway, once I get off camera now, I can have a little play with that, see if I can take some initial shots with it. And you never know, I might be vlogging with that in the next vlog if I can make sure I can do it all right. I'm making tea after dinner. Right, thank you so much for watching today's video. Do feel free to give it a like if you happen to like it. Click on some more videos that I'm going to post up here for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.